Richard Holmquist always thought about others. Even when he was imprisoned, he was thinking about other prisoners' families, which is why he risked keeping secret records. And now his son wants to make sure his work continues.
He had an undying devotion to his fellow man.
And Richard Holmquist showed that in many ways. He served in 2 wars, World War II and the Korean War.
Right after he was landed in Korea, he was captured.
He spent 3 years as a POW. Even then, he had others on his mind.
As time went on, he decided that he'd better write down names and identification numbers of soldiers, both British and American soldiers.
So if he got out, he could tell the families of those who didn't what happened to them.
I was told that you were one of the eyewitnesses to his death.
And he did get out. So he made it his mission to find as many families as he could.
How long he was sick, if there was any hope of liberation in those days. I would like to know what camps he was in and if you have any idea where he was buried.
He got many letters with questions like those. He's passed on, but his son Paul wants to make sure his mission gets finished.
There's still people out there that hear about Uncle Bill or somebody or Aunt, Millie or whatever, that served, died, but don't know anything about them, and maybe these type of information can fill in those blanks.
Richard is set to be honored this week, and just like most of his dad's life, Paul wants to make it about serving others.
It's not just for my father and him getting his medals and this POW medal. It's to let all the soldiers and all the people that served for our country to know that they've got a place, that they're loved.
Right now, Paul has a list of about 30 families his dad reached out to, but there could be more because he doesn't have all of his father's debriefing paperwork.